All right, what's going on, you guys? I'm having a pretty good day. Hope you guys are too. I'm doing a little bit of game dev on my game here. It's been a little bit. I'll go ahead and get into that, like what I've done so far. But as you can see, I've added in quite a bit of the art. I also polished up, I'll just run the game. I polished up a lot of things. I've actually done a lot, even though it doesn't look like it. So here's the room. It's basically finished. You can walk from the room. Whoa, something's lagging right now. That can't be. I think that's my whole computer, right? That was weird. I've done that 100 times, never had any lag, so that's really odd. Okay, maybe that's life now? Huh. I'm getting an error, so let's see. Of course, things are going swimmingly. Alright then, we'll just get rid of this. Okay. I don't think that's causing it, but who knows? It might actually be. It was. Okay, so essentially, when I finished the dialogue system, you can see now I can go talk to my dad here. Actually, I don't know if you guys can hear that. Here, let me do something real quick. Do a little something. So if we go here, mic recording playback. I don't know what a clock is, but we'll do our best. Yeah. Okay, so we're recording playback. How to choose input. In. Why is this confusing me? Input channels. Room has it. Let me do this. Create aggregate device. Okay. Interesting. Devices in aggregate. So, oh, interesting. External microphone is what we want for our in. And we also want Sunflower 2CH. And then for our out, we want 5 Mech speakers. Okay, cool. I got one viewer. What's up, man? Actually, please tell me if this is working, because, okay, so now I need to go into sound and then select that. I don't know what drift correction is. So go to aggregate device here, and let's see. This seems to be working. All right, now let's do this, and let's run this. Well, it's not playing out of the Mech speakers, that's for sure. Well, that was long lasted that I had that dude here with me. Huh, that's weird. Is it because Soundflower? Go to Soundflower here. Input, output. Has it. Has it. Has it. Has it. Has it. Room has it. 2 outs. Wait, what are the 2 outs? There should only be 1 out. Okay. Yes. Was that the problem? Let's see what happens. Okay, dope. Oh, okay, do you hear that? Alright, let's go say I talked to this dude. Should just call him this dude. I mean, he's my father, so. Any noise? Oh, well, you know what? I mean, it's somewhat working, so we'll roll with that. Okay. So anyway, so here's the finished dialogue system. As you can see, it's It's nice. It's working. You talk to them. Now we can go over here, and this computer boots up. We can go into the computer, and I've just really basically kind of set this up where I think I'm going to have to add some more stuff, but here it is. I hear the patter of the ground tappers. Okay, well that's good. That's good. All right, so yeah, so this is this little like kind of mech editor UI. It's very, very basic right now. I'm gonna add quite a few things. So I've done some art. I'll take you over here. So here is this, okay? The idea is that the mechs will be surrounded in this, and then these will be the different focuses, the symbols for the different focuses. So right now, focuses are kind of like classes in a lot of games, or specialties you would guess. So like there's Gundam. So Gundam is like kind of the warrior class type. I'm not sure how exactly it's gonna affect their stats. I think it's gonna give a boost to attack and defense. And then we've got Tinkers. Tinkers are kind of like the buff guys. So I think I'll probably give buffs to speed and defense. We'll see. Bulwarks are the tanks, right? The bulwarks are going to have a double boost to defense, and then we have dreadnoughts. And dreadnoughts, it's actually going to be slightly different than this. I squished it a little bit, and these guys are going to be just basically all-out attackers. Your kind of rogues, your assassin types. So what I'm going to do here is save these all to different files right now. Make sure. Ooh, didn't like that. Okay, so I'm gonna go ahead and save this. Shift save. Mech 1. No, we don't want to go there. I want to go in art though. And there we go, mech editor, new folder, and we'll say AI, focus, symbols, okay. Oh, actually, I guess this is going to be one thing, so we don't actually need to make a folder for it. We just save it right here. So it's going to be AI focus underscore symbols, okay? And then I'm going to go ahead and export them. So I'm exporting these as PNGs. Let's go over to my documents, Godot code, okay. Mecha. Nope. Godot files. Images. Oh, I put it in pop-ups, didn't I? Yep. I don't like that, but I gotta deal with that for right now. New folder within here. This is gonna be AI. Focus. Okay. And then in here, we'll go ahead and we'll save AI focus symbol underscore Gundam. I don't know if that's kosher. You guys let me know. Oh my God, a lot of people left. Okay, you guys let me know if that's kosher. So there's the Gundam, right? Here's the Tinker. Go ahead and export that one. Or do I want it? I think I like Tinker like that, spelled better. Okay, the Bulwark or Bulwark, however you want to pronounce it. Okay. Okay, there we go. This will be Bulwark. Okay, and then the dreadnoughts. Export. Okay, dreadnought. I think dreadnought is a word. Let's do astronaut. I believe that's just how you spell astronaut, yeah. I think. Okay, there's a robot? What? I just made this, oh, that's cool. I legit just like came up with this name I actually was watching a video about dire wolves, found out they're actually called dread wolves, officially, and I was like, that's pretty cool. Anyway, did I not save it? Let's do this. I don't think, oh, I did. Okay, cool, cancel. Okay, so now what I'm gonna go, I also wanna save one more thing here. I want to save one of these guys, because these I think are gonna be quite important. So let's copy that, command new, how big is this? 730 by 1300. Okay, so we'll do 750 by 1350. So 750 by 1350. Okay, come in here, paste that, center it. Okay, we actually need to make it bigger, which I wasn't expecting. Sorry, we're gonna get into the actual game dev in a second. I apologize, folks. Let's go ahead and make the width 800 maybe? Might be too big. What on earth? What is happening? Okay, and then let's do preview to make sure that's working. Yeah, it's a little big, but that's fine. Here, let's fix this. P, and then let's make this 770. I don't know why it's being weird right now, but it's like not displaying the whole thing here, but that should be fine. Okay, let's just make sure it's centered. Okay. Nope, do this. Export. Bucket. Okay, and then this will be just in Mech editor. Be basic border. Okay, cool. So now we've got everything we need. I'm not gonna go 200. Oh, see, that's a problem. That's a problem. Go to Faja. So I changed his script and it messed with it a wee bit here, didn't it? Okay, let's do interactable off, on. Okay, cool. Okay, there we go. Yeah, so the dialogue system is fully working. I made this plugin here where you can go to dialogue and then we can select the dialogue that we want him to start out with. And then you can see that the dialogue here is separated by commas into which like blips, right? And then if the dialogue has one of these, this is an array which has a command, and then the basically what to do with that command. So change dialogue, which dialogue to change to this one. We'll have like emit signal, and then we'll have the signal we want it to emit, stuff like that. And yeah, pretty cool. I think it's gonna work out pretty well. And I made my own dialogue system in like 4 days. So now what we're doing is we're making a Mech editor. So let's go ahead and do this. Editor, let's open up this scene here. So I've already done quite a bit. I'm using the animation player for a lot of this stuff. And as you can see, if I go over here and use the Mech editor, whoa, I don't know why it's lagging like this to me. I have a feeling it has to do with this, and I just don't understand why. For right now, let's just turn this off. It's a really new thing. It's just been happening right now. Yeah, no lag. Okay, I don't know why. Well, so you can see I finished most of the art here, put some shadows in and stuff. Where this is all like just total rough, just to get the idea. Where this is like basically finished. Like that's basically what it's probably gonna look like. I was gonna go here to the computer. Oh mama, why is everything lagging so hard? It's my whole computer too. It's like not just. Let's try quitting this. Actually, I don't really want to save this file. Save that. Save that. Let's save that. Okay. Why does it do this? Yeah, I mean, that's not a horrible amount of, come on. A horrible amount of memory. Google Chrome, Jesus Christ. Account. OBS Studio. Yeah, I mean, these are all pretty reasonable, except for Chrome is obviously just, it's just nuts how expensive Chrome is to keep open. Yeah, anyway. Okay, anyway, ladies and gentlemen, let's see. Hopefully the game is not lagging its balls off right now. We can go actually utilize what I'm doing. There we go. Okay, so we got this nice little thing. I haven't added sounds, of course. There's no shaders or anything being applied. This line is just kind of going over. I think I might have to set it to additive because the idea was that when it goes over things, it'll kind of make them glow up a bit. And that's just not happening the way it is. But you know, it's a little something. And then you can quit and exit the editor, enter it, and do stuff, you know. So right now what I'm going to be doing is setting up the very first bit here, which is the Focus AI. So we've got the Focus AI tab here, and so essentially anything within that tab is going to be shown. So I want to make the very first bit, which is going to be just kind of the, should do controls. Yeah, we'll do control. Yeah, okay, sorry. Just thinking about how I want to do this. So this focus tab, as you can see right here, so the tabs is right here. I made my own tab system because I didn't want to use their tabs. Although for once I get within tabs, I'll probably use their own tab system, but I like using my tab system. For this, I just like making my own stuff. I think it's a little more customizable, a lot less limits. So I'm gonna go, this is going to be centered. So we're gonna center it. We want this right in the middle here. We want it to go up to the top and bottom like this. And then I think something like that is probably solid for the width. Probably want this to, no, we don't want it to go all the way. Okay, cool. So this is going to be the symbol display. Okay. I just feel like this would be so much better to just use their tab system here. All right, let's try it. Let's do tabs. So I use their tabs. We got this, right? We do something like this. I kind of forgot how you use this tabs system. Let's do this. Tabs, open it up. Okay. Container, but is only in charge. Similar to tab container, but is only in charge of drawing tabs, not interacting with children. Okay. So let's look up tab container. Tab container. Sets the active tab's visible property to the value true. Sets all false. Ignores controlled children, non-controlled children. That's not good. Individual tabs. That's one of the reasons. Like it's like it does dumb stuff like that. Like it's gonna. So if I put a sprite in there, it's just not gonna work, right? Which is annoying because the texture rect does not replace the sprite. In like you can't have animation frames in text rect for some reason. Individual tabs are always visible unless you set tab disable. Blah 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 to hide a tab's content. Nest the content inside a child control. How did I do this? I'm gonna have to open up one of my old games here. So go to Godot code and go to, it was the Game Off Game Jam. Godot project. This is a pretty sweet game. I didn't love working on it, which is why I never finished it. I just got it jam ready. No, I know that. Like I've made it, but I just forgot how exactly I did it because I made my own. It was like it just seemed easier to me to make my own tab system, and it was pretty easy than to just like actually. You know what though? I could probably just grab whatever. Oh no, I'm using this script up here. That's how I'm doing it. So we're going tabs. Yeah. We're doing this. I mean, this is all that tab thing does. We go through all the children, show the ones we don't want to show, and hide the ones we don't want to hide, or other way around. Show the ones we want to show and hide the ones we want to hide. Pretty easy to do. So that's why I'm like still a little like I could very easily just attach this script up to the tabs thing and then do the same thing for here, or instance just right here. But what I want to see was. Well, here, let's close a few of these tabs, because clearly my computer, somehow, with 64 gigs of RAM and a crazy CPU, is not able to handle this. Okay, so I want to go back over to this. Okay, go to UI tabs. So this is what I had here. Okay. Where do we add these tabs, though? Okay, so UI tabs, so this is a tab container. But how did I stick these here is what I'm wondering. Upgrade tab. Interesting. Like, how are these visible? those are buttons, right? So like, where are those buttons? They only have the turret displays. Is it literally just you stick it in there and it makes it? So if I do this, so I don't want to use this, but instead I want to do not that, I want to add a tab container, and then if I do something like this, oh, okay, and so it creates that for me. Okay, then maybe, yeah, that might be easier. It might be easier. We'll see. We'll see, everybody. Especially because I'd imagine it probably has some kind of focus already set up, which is nice because I don't have to set up the focuses. So if we go to tab container and see what happens. So that's how it's got the tabs being displayed. That's not at all how I would like this to work. Not even like that, actually, because I don't want the tabs to be across the top. Tab visible, all tabs in front, drag, rearrange, to rearrange, enabled. Yeah, I just don't think, oh, can I, so is this how we add, if we go tabs? Nah, I'm just gonna make my own tabs. Yeah. I don't know. This is, yeah, that's not how I want to do it. So essentially, like, I want to have options on the side, and then when you like, so well, let's just actually freaking do this, huh? So let's go ahead and get a texture rect. Yeah, let's go with the texture rect in here, and then we'll go ahead and add basic. What did I name it? Border. I did 100%. Okay, well, yeah, let's get rid of this. That's it. Okay, so let's go in here. Mecha, Godot project files, images. Yeah, so it should be in images, pop-ups, AI focus maybe? No, there's those. Yeah, it is basic border. Did it not import? It didn't import. Okay, that's odd. I know it does that. It does that all the time. Character, what am I doing? Pop-ups, Mech editor. Yeah, it's not in here at all. Who knows why? You're not gonna re-import the freaking assets, dude? Don't want to re-import the assets. I'd really appreciate it if you would re-import these assets. Why would it not? Why does it not want to do that? Interesting. I don't really know why it's, usually it's as easy as just like moving some stuff around here. Like that. And then it like re-imports, but it just is not re-importing right now. Okay, well I guess we'll just quit real quick. Hopefully that works. That's super weird. That I've literally never had. I've been using it for a year, and I've never had that be an issue. I mean, yeah, there we go. Okay, thank you. Let's go to Mech editor. Okay, cool. Now we can get started. So in here, I'm gonna go ahead and do basic border. Stick that right there, and then make sure that this is just oopsies. So we'll get this. We'll do this. Oh yeah, did I? Oh no. Why is this? Why are these different colors? Did I mess up? Did I change the color in here? I don't know. I don't know why they're different colors. That's gonna bug me, but for right now we'll have to deal with that. Okay, so to that I'm gonna add a HBox container. Nope. VBox container. I did not just get horizontal and vertical messed up. In case anybody is trying to say that, that's absolutely not what happened. Oh yeah, let's just do so let's do full rect here, and then I'm going to change the margins. Yeah, I'll change the margins. Okay, so if we go to margins, we can change the left margin to just like 20, 50. Okay, and then the top margin to 100. Negative 50 and negative 50. Okay, and actually this could probably be like negative 30. Okay, so this is going to display, hey, what's going on? The requisite animal sacrifices. I mean, yeah, I mean, I'd prefer not to, but if that's what it takes, Godot, I mean, you did this. I didn't do this, you know? Okay, and then so within here we'll have like different text things that you can hover over and then select. And when you select those things, yes, things happen. Okay. I think I'll probably use focus, so that way you can use the arrow keys or hover over them. When you hover over them, the icon will kind of, so this will be like text. And then we'll have, we've got the symbol display, which for some reason is looking super funky right now. I'm gonna put this centered. I don't know why it went full rect on me, but that's fine. Option, probably about that big. Okay, so to this is going to be its own scene eventually. Yeah, I'll actually probably just add a script. So to this, we're going to add a texture rect. Okay, and this is going to be centered. All right. Yeah, I'm going to add the script for this right now. So simple display. Okay, and then we're gonna have constant, okay, let's go AI focus, okay, constant, bulwark, underscore symbol equals yeah, we'll just do the path. Do I? No, let's just do this. We'll do var bulwark symbol equals preload, and then it'll be something like this here. Okay, that should work. We'll just do this. We'll do var thread. I guess we should make these all caps. Thread not underscore symbol equals preload. For right now, I'm just going to do this to make my life easier. Let's actually do this as well. Okay, then this will go a little faster, and then we'll click and drag dreadnought symbol and dreadnought symbol right there. Okay, var Gundam. I should know these names by heart, to be honest, but I don't. I mean, I do. I just don't really. My brain's not particularly working right now. Where the hell's my cursor? Oh, it's down there. Okay. Var. Who's left? Tinker. That equals that. Okay. So now that we've gotten that, the idea is that we will be able to switch through these and then change whatever is right there, and we'll display the texture. So we'll say, we also want to do this. We want to grab our onReady vars. So we'll say onReady var display texture display texture rect equals texture rect. Okay. And then I guess we should probably just make some little buttons that will go right here. So, a lot of moving parts here. And I'm really just worried about losing your guys' interest because, yeah, there's a lot going on. So essentially, this is going to be a bunch of buttons you can hover over. So I'm going to do that right now. Yeah, that's what I'll do right now. And actually, I have a bunch of ideas on how to do this. So I am going to click add. We're going to add a button. Okay. I'm actually going to do it a lot like, so these buttons are, if you look up here, these are actually custom buttons. If I open up the scene, this is actually labels with some different labels, a button underneath, and then we have a tween, which is tweening these things together. I'm going to be doing this one very, very similarly. So I'm actually going to make, rather than have this button here, what we're actually going to do, or at least what I'm going to do, right now I'm going to add a label. Let's add a label, and then this can see select AI focus. Okay, we're going to do center and bottom, like that. Is that all in caps? No, it's not, but it should be. Uppercase. Okay. Now I'm going to go over to custom fonts. New dynamic font. Click. Oh nope. We do want to click load. Load fonts. What? Wait, what the heck? Am I doing something wrong? New. Oh yes. Okay, that's what. Yeah. Don't worry, everyone. It's all cool. Okay. BIOS sans. I think I settled on regular. Yeah, I think I went with regular. Okay, and then we'll change this to like, it's really times 3. Select AA focus. That's all cool. That's all good. Like that. Okay, and then I don't know. Maybe I'll do this to give it a little bit of pizzazz. Okay, so it looks pretty. And then underneath this will be all the actual buttons that we could use. Yeah, oh, sorry, I haven't been paying attention to chat. So the idea is that this is a pretty, so it's based off Paper Mario as long as Pokemon. 2 of my favorite games ever. And so I've done the animation style based on Paper Mario just because I like the way it looks, it's simple. And I'm doing all vector art, as you can see, and the art is by far taking the longest amount of time. I made it so you can't talk to him. But here's your dad. The idea is that you will have a team of mechs that you battle off in like kind of Paper Mario style. Each one is going to be just like kind of a character. So like in World of Warcraft or like any kind of MMO or RPG game, right? You've got this little, like you can pick your race and then your class, and then you kind of like build on to abilities and stuff like that. In this, we're going to have something very similar with mechs, and each one is going to be something you can battle after, except basically you're going to have your whoa, something weird's happening. That's not good. I don't like that. What the hell did I do? I screwed something up, y'all. I broke it. No, it looks normal there. That's weird. That means I must have somehow fucked it up right here. Once again, I'm intoxicated. It's starting to sound like I have a problem. Just want to say hi. Again, this is looking nice, man. I'm not sure if you tried Unity, but seeing Godot controls. What's up, the Nomad? What's up, Runjin? Love you, man. Thanks for stopping by. Inebriation is no reason not to say hi. In fact, most people would say oh no, it happened. I said most people would say it's a reason to actually interact. But so something really bad just happened. I gotta figure out what it is. I'll figure that out after though, because now I really want to start making my custom buttons here. The other ones, so I'm gonna go ahead and add a label, and we will. I am actually gonna copy some stuff from this. So for instance, no, not there. Here, we've got this. I'm just gonna steal this exactly, actually. Okay. Okay. And we'll go into 2D here. And so this is going to be selectable button. Okay, and we'll go ahead and save this. We'll go to scenes. Oh God, where did I put this? Characters. It's already all fudged up here. This shouldn't be in characters. Mech editor, and then yeah, selectable button. Save. Okay, and I'm gonna give it a script. I'm gonna make it a tool. Okay. And then we're gonna do this in physics process. And so what this does, so basically a tool script, if you don't know, runs in the editor, does stuff in the editor, physics process running all the time. This checks if we are in the editor. If we're in game, we're gonna set, oh, that's funny, because it should be obviously else set physics process false. So if we're in game, we're setting our physics process false because we don't need the physics process to run on this. Maybe I will, in which case I would replace that. When we're in the editor, basically what I'm doing is I'm setting the rect pivot offset, which is right here, to be right in the center. So right now it's not doing that. I couldn't tell you why. Let's do selectable button. Okay, yeah, so there we go. And it's also setting it to be the min size. So now if I type text here, you can see that it's resizing it to be whatever that is, which is really great. And then we can go ahead right here and select what we want this to be. So then, you know, if you've got a bunch of items down in a row, which we're going to have, of course, it's really nice because that means that you can just like make this an editable variable, and it'll say, okay, this is another one, and then it'll just function just like any of the other functions. We're just going to give it some basic stuff. So this is going to be, I'll say selectable button right here. These will probably be all in uppercase left. We'll do center, left center. Okay, that's all cool. I'm going to go ahead and now add the font really quickly. Load. I'm using a font which I believe is free. It's hopefully it is. Biosans regular. Oh, that's ugly. Oh, that's because it's. Oh, fuck me. Can I undo that? Nope, not gonna let me undo that. All right, well, let's do that one more time. Okay, settings, and then I think let's just multiply that by 3, and then I'm gonna use filter. And bitmaps. Okay, actually no, not bitmaps, but filter, yes. Okay, we'll come back out a little bit. Okay, so this is selectable button. Not super duper important, but now we're gonna have a few basic things. To this I'm gonna add a button, okay? And we're gonna put this on full rect, and I also want this to be flat. There we go. So I want it not to have any kind of thing, and then the one thing you have to do, go to custom styles, focus, and new style box, empty. Okay, so now the idea is that we will have a beautiful little button in text. I mean, I guess you could just use a regular button for this, but actually for this I probably could. I don't really need to do the label. Like in this I did, but in these ones I won't need to. So in fact, maybe I will do this. Mixing root. And then, oh, except I don't want this to be full rect, obviously. Just putting it right in the center. Nah, you know what? I like doing it my way. Okay, so we'll keep it like this. Okay, and now the button size will be whatever the text size is. So if we make this smaller, the button size, if we go here, has shrunk to that size because it's full rect. So that's nice. And now you've just got a scalable button that scales when you enter new text. I started game dev with Godot, and I think it's actually been about a year now, which is kind of blowing my mind. Like, someone asked me that the other day, and I was like, holy crap, I've been doing this for a year. I started doing this when COVID like kind of started. I got laid off from my job as I was an EMT, but it was cool because I was applying to medical school, and I just got accepted to medical school, so woot woot. And yeah, so like in my gap year of, you know, I haven't been working because of COVID. I don't really need the money tremendously. So I was like, I'm just going to do this, learn Spanish, got into chess, all that fun stuff. And now I'm in New York. But anyway, I know you didn't ask for my whole life story, but yes, this is this is what I'm doing here. Okay, so what I would like to do now, where is it? I guess I have to open up Affinity again. Affinity is the vector designing program that I use, and I designed, so we go File, Open Recent, and we go to, nope, this one. Okay, so I don't understand, though, why it seems like these are different colors. Unless, go to border. Yeah, so that's the border. Oh, I am. Okay, that's the problem right there. Blue is 1.2. Okay, so now we just got to go right here and just do visibility. I'll do everything right now, and we'll see. Maybe I'll do self-modulate too. There we go. Okay, now all the colors are matching, which is great. Okay, cool, cool. Why do I keep doing that? This is that's the UI I'm basing this off of, by the way. It's like kind of how I'm designing it. Okie doke. So I made this cursor right here, and so I'm gonna want this to be in the game. So, I mean, obviously. So that's 75. So I'm going to make a new 100 by 100 file. Paste it. I don't know why it's been wrong about that. Especially considering, so like, bro. Huh. Alright, let's do that. Okay, do that from the center. Probably don't need this to be, well, we want that to actually, so this is the X. Make this like 80, maybe? Make this 120. Alright, that's looking a little too big now. Por supuesto. Alright, cool. Now I'm gonna go ahead and export this. So pop-ups, Mech editor, and we'll do cursor. Oh, still in caps lock. That's cool. It's the cursor. Sorry. No, don't save it. Okay. Yeah, I'll just quit it. I don't care. Don't save. Okay. So now it has not put it in there though. Has it? I'm gonna have to sacrifice again. Whatever what that guy said. Yeah, I'm gonna have to make the requisite animal sacrifice in order for Godot to load my resource properly. I started 2019 December. I just thought I'd try it as a game dev Unity. Game engines just as something I use. I didn't really like or hate. Just, hey, can I use it? But with Godot, I found myself. Well, that's really awesome. Yeah, dude, I don't know. The flow in Godot is just like, it's pretty, it's fun. Like a lot of code editors, when I learned to code first, I learned to program in Python, and now I know how to do this better than program in Python, are like very, you feel, especially when you're first learning, you feel very like, oh, this is like way beyond me, like this is super techy and for like really, really, really smart people and stuff like that. But Godot doesn't feel like that to me. Like even from the beginning, I was like, oh, I just need to figure it out. Like just like when I opened up Affinity, like that program you saw me using, like it doesn't feel like so standoffish like Photoshop kind of did when I first started learning. Like I was like, oh, this is like a very beautiful interactive design. So I think Rungeon, I totally agree. Now, what the hell was I doing? What the hell was I doing? Oh yeah, I'm trying to get that cursor to import. Of course it didn't. Well, I spelled it wrong, but it didn't. Okay. Why are you doing this to me, huh? Godot? Godot? This is like something that happens all the time, honestly though. And it's just never been quite this bad. This is like one of the things I think they really need to figure the hell out. In Godot, like why is it not showing up? Like I shouldn't have to quit the editor every time. And usually don't. Usually it's not this bad, to be fair. Like, oh, well, I'm glad there's other people that feel that way. Like when I opened VS Code for the first time, I was like, fuck, I don't know what a pull request is. I still barely do. No, I mean I do, but why is it not showing up, man? Ugh. Maybe I need to open a new window in there? Like, I don't know. Okay, let's try that. Okay. Hold on. Godot, not importing assets. I want to see if there's a quick fix. I don't know. You guys both drag and drop it into the editor? I'm not sticking to assets. The new project takes new assets until the old files are put in the new project. It seems some kind of... Yeah, I mean, I'm gonna have to reset the fucking... every time, which is not... that's not usually how it is, obviously. And that's a pain, so I don't know what I did for that to happen. But, I think I'm allergic to it. Yo, what's up, Redefined Game Dev? I should try the drag and drop next time, because I undoubtedly will be doing that again. Okay, right there. Okay, and so here, now we should have, there it is. Okay, cool. Cool. So for this, I'm gonna go ahead and add a text direct. Do I want a text direct? Yeah, text direct should work fine. And then I'm going to, in this text direct, stick this guy right there. And then I should be able to go to rect, and we'll do rotation 90, so it's pointing that way. I also want to go over to visibility and change this to be 1.2, so it's a little more blue and it'll glow. Okay, then what I need to do, let's turn expand, and I want to keep aspect centered. Okay, let's scale it. Whoa, that's weird. Okay, that looks like about right. And then what I want to do is go to center left, like that. But that looks weird. It does not look like it's centered. That would be centered. Position looks sweet. Bro. Yeah, it's for sure not centering on it, which I don't quite know why. So if I do center it right now, you're gonna tell me, yeah, that's clearly, very clearly not centered, but okay. I'll just do it by eye, that's fine. Okay. Okay. So there we go, there's that. And now, I think I wanna make that cursor a little smaller though. It's pretty, no, you know what, that's probably fine. Okay, so I'm also going to add an animation. I guess I could add a tween for this. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna have it like kind of bob like this. And I don't think for that an animation player would really be, I mean the animation player would probably be better. Okay, animation player. The problem with the animation player is that it's sometimes a little too static. Like it's not as adjustable. Yeah, I'm working on this Mech editor here. So the idea is like, well, it has just been messed up, but I don't know why that happened, actually. I really have no idea why that happened. Let's go in this scene. So why are these so dang far away here, these right brackets and left brackets? So if I run this scene, is it doing that? Yeah, it is. Very odd, very odd. If I go here, clearly, tap button, okay. And if we go to the tween, so basically what's happening is that when it's hovered, right, we're doing this stuff, right? It's a bunch of tween stuff. It's a little complicated. I probably could have made it a little more, you know, less insane. But what's the word? Dynamic is the word I'm looking for, but I didn't. Dude, yeah, I did the same thing with this. I did that with the Mech editor. I mean, the tweens are just a lot more dynamic. Said that, Furroy. The tweens are more dynamic. Like you can really control more about them. They're easier to kind of change up. But, where am I? I'm calculating the. Okay. So what happened is that we're calculating the end based on the start position, and we're getting this based on their ready position. So what must have happened? Dun 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 dun. Okay, so here's what we're gonna do. I think. Uh-oh. Okay, there we go. Cool. And then right bracket this minus 100. Okay, like that. Okay, and then so I think that should fix it now. So if I run this, we won't be able to see anything because whoa, lots of lag. Why is my computer lagging? It's still messed up. Oh my Lanta. Is it my what is happening? Like I just this computer has 64 gigabytes of RAM. I'm okay. I'll go ahead. Do I need any of this? No, I'm actually going to go ahead and save this image though. Save image as base HUD idea. Okay, do that, and then yeah, okay. Okay, so I don't know if that's, I'd highly doubt that's actually causing it, but hey. Okay, so it should at this point now though. I've fixed this. Okay, let's go ahead and close this. Let's go to Mech editor. Still not doing it. Still not doing it. Why? So then, ugh. Oh, I know. Maybe this? Okay. Now what? I just don't understand why that happened. Yeah, it's still... It don't make no sense, huh? Okay, so on var left bracket start equals left bracket direct position. Okay, let's do tab button. So yeah, it's super out far again. Go to these brackets here. Maybe I should make those export bars, so then we can save the value. Yeah, I mean, it's clearly a pretty big flaw. Maybe if I go into this and I change... No, that's not fixing it. Huh. Well, would you look at that? The start position should basically be almost 0, right? So, well, not that. We want the X to be 0. And then probably like plus 50. That's pretty good. Okay. And then we want this one to be center right. And then I believe I moved the Y value by a little. 23, negative 23. Negative 23. And this would be, whoa. Okay, plus 50. 50 looks like a lot, but we'll see. Okay. So then that should be the start position right there. Dun, 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 dun. Okay, so that's how it's supposed to work. But I'm feeling very unoptimistic about. Oh, and now it's working. Oh, what just happened? Oh, I quit Chrome, so I can't. Okay. So, sorry guys, I can't see the chat right now because I idiotically quit Chrome. And that means that I have to go back to YouTube to find the chat. Wow, I mean, look at that. I'd watch me. Boom. Okay. Go live. Cool. Okay. Do this. And then that. Okay, I'm back in the chat. Will only work for one resolution. Oh, you were totally right, dude. You are totally right. If I am moving the position property and we're at a different resolution, it's gonna move like a fuckload. Wait, no, never mind. I don't, unless it's different with control nodes, because typically what'll happen is it will scale. Yeah, because if that was true, it wouldn't be working right now. For instance, I am running, so the whole game right now, what I'm doing is I'm making the entire game, where is it? Window. The entire game is, I'm creating it at 3840 by 2160 resolution, obviously way too big, but then on running, we're squishing it down to 1920 by 1080, right? So that way it's preserving the quality. Oh yeah, and thanks, you know, I'm not gonna pretend that I even remotely know how to say your name, but kind Russian person, thank you for the compliment. I mean, I don't know, I hope the game ends up being fun, but yeah. So anyway, so right now, if that were true, then this wouldn't work at all. But it should, because usually when you, whatever resolution you make it at, when you rescale the resolution, as long as I'm not actually changing it, right, it should work fine. But anyway, okay, so this works now, that's good. And now I can show you guys how this is supposed to look really quickly. Okay, you can go like this, and then you go over here, and then you can select a tab or whatnot. So right there, we got augment, and if we go to focus AI, it should show whatever's in the focus AI tab. And I'm making the tabs myself and all this stuff myself because I'm a masochist and I love paint. No, that's not it. But okay, this is this. Here's the label. There's that. Okay, so this will be title. In fact, maybe I'll make this. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this, and then with that title, I mean, I like where it is, but I think I'm gonna do center top. Is that even what I want to do though? Yeah, and then we'll bring this down. Okay, bring this down to like right there. Looks good. Rect. Oh, that's a pretty good position. All right, we'll keep that there then. That looks, oh yeah, I knew it. I knew it. Okay, so keep that there. Okay, and then here will be where all the buttons are, and then so I'm gonna change the margin a bit. So let's go to 150. Oh, not that. 50. Perfect. Okay, that's exactly what we want. And so here will be all the selectable buttons once we create them right here. So here's a selectable button. So it's literally just gonna bob back and forth, at least for right now. Maybe I'll make a twist later. These kind of decisions, man. They're stupid, but for some reason I waste a lot of time thinking about them. I think I am gonna use the animation player. Fuck. Fuck. I can't make a decision to save my life. All right, thanks, man. Yo, what would you like me to address you as? Because I'm, you know, kind Russian man is. I mean, if you're cool with that, I'm cool with it. But okay, so let's go ahead and make this little cursor bob. It's like decision fatigue. I'm gonna add a tween. I did it, you guys. I made a decision. Okay. On ready var tween equals okay, tween, just like that, and then I'm going to come here and I'm going to connect on tween all completed, tween completed. Okay, on tween all completed. Yeah, we'll do that. So on tween all completed. It's just going to be a simple bobbing action for right now. So we're going to say okay, so we also need a ready function. So I'm going to do that right here. So function ready tween dot interpolate, nope, interpolate property, and then I also need to grab the, so on ready var cursor equals text direct. We're going to interpolate property cursor. The property is going to be rect underscore position. The starting value is going to be, well, whatever we put it at. So it's going to be rect underscore position. Nope. Cursor dot rect position. Okay. And then cursor dot rect underscore position minus, do 100 maybe? Check, see what that looks like. Okay, minus 100. We want this to take maybe a second. Okay. We want to do just a sign. So sign. Okay, and then I'm going to do an in tween, ease in out. Okay, and then I like to separate my tweens like this, so they're not massive. Okay, and then we'll say tween dot start. Now we'll look at the chat. Enrique, kind Russian guy. I'll go with Enrique. That's a typically Hispanic name given to a kind Russian man, but you know, no me importa si tú estás de Rusia o de España o de Latinoamérica. Yo no tengo preferencias. Okay. Alright, so this is going to sign it back, and then whenever it completes, we're going to do this. Okay, so I guess we should probably do, so we'll do copy this, paste this, should have tween dot start. Okay. Okay, physics process. That's not what we need. So okay, so we're gonna say plus 100, except now we're gonna say var so var modifier equals 1. Oh no, oh no, equals 100 var distance. Okay, var distance equals 100. Here we're gonna say plus distance. We're also gonna say distance, and we're gonna say plus, just to be consistent, plus negative distance. Okay, never mind. That's stupid. Okay, plus distance, and then here we're gonna say distance times equals -1. Okay. And then if we run this, we're not going to be able to see shite, but, oh, yes, okay. Vector 2. Nope. We want the x to be distance and the y to be 0. Okay. Okay. So it runs. Of course, we can't see it. Let's go move this here. That's, believe it or not, folks, that's not what it's supposed to look like. So, the idea is this. So it's tween, repeat, null. Playback process with idle. I actually do want to change this to physics. Playback, okay. Node, tween on completed, okay. Cursor.rect position. Ah, wait. Wait. Is this why? Maybe I will just use the freaking animation player because clearly I'm an idiot. What is happening? So the cursor position minus distance 0. So the x is going to be, so this would be plus 100. That obviously makes sense that shouldn't work. Say plus negative. So this will be subtracted 100. So wherever we are to this minus 100, right? Then when that finishes, we're going to multiply our distance times 1, and we're going to do the same thing. So I am going to make this negative. Then we'll put plus here. Okay. So then if we do this, what should happen is that it should go to this. Once it reaches that, we'll trigger this. In which case this one would be the opposite, right? Because we would now be positive 100. So our position plus positive 100. But it's not going to work for some reason. Oh, so it actually is working. It just looks terrible? Why does that look so terrible, dude? Okay, well, let's do, maybe it's the easing? Okay. Easings.net. Yeah, we want ease out. Okay. So for one thing, the distance is clearly too much. Let's change this to 50. The other thing, I think that the time is too much. 2.5 seconds. That's not bad. Huh? What do you think of that? I do think that this needs to be backed off a wee bit. But, so here, let's... Well, actually, this should be relative, so I should be able to change this. So the x should be, so like -10. Just a little too close for comfort there. And then I don't understand why ease in and out was so weird here, but oh, out in, that's why. Come on, come on. I've actually never done that in my life. There we go. Okay, that's exactly what I wanted. It's a nice smooth flow there. It looks pretty. Sorry if there's a big mic boom. But okay, so now I'm just going to connect the signal on button, or I'm sorry, on mouse entered. Okay, and then we're also going to go on mouse exited right here. And I guess we probably will want to do focus entered and exited, but I'll do that later. So for right now, what's going to happen is when it's entered, well, actually we can do that. We want to do, the first thing we want to do is cursor dot show. Okay, and then here I'm going to do cursor dot hide. Okay. So then if we look at this, okay, that's nice. And then I also think I want to start the tweens. Okay, so now what we also want to do is we want to do cursor dot hide in the ready function, like this, and then I want to do this right here. Stick this right, well, we'll put it underneath cursor dot show. Okay, and then here I'll say tween dot. This is gonna be a problem. Stop all. Well, yeah, okay. So the problem here, which I encountered before, is that we basically need to pick an objective starting position. So I guess we could do that pretty easily. Actually, yeah, we can do this. So -10 and 6. So constant cursor should be calves. Cursor start position equals vector2 fudge me, is it 10 -6? Oh, come on, I'm so close. I didn't even think about the numbers, but that makes a lot more sense, because obviously you don't want our y value to be upward here. Actually, is not the thing that makes sense. The thing that makes sense is we obviously don't want our x value to be to the right. We want it to be to the left of the thing. Yeah, I would be, actually. I think that stuff is very, very interesting. I would love to do a collab. What did you have in mind?
Where will you be?
I just wanted to make sure I was thinking of the right channel. But yes, I would be down to do a collab with anybody, but also especially you, because I've recently watched some of your videos. I like your stuff. But yeah, I would totally be down to do that. Okie doke. So we've got this going on. We are hiding it at the ready, showing it, and starting this tween here. We've got a cursor start position, which is now objective, and now we can do this. So this should be cursor. I see. Cursor underscore start position. Okay. Oh no, that's not what we want. We do want that one to stay. There we go. Okay. Okay, there we go. So this should work pretty well, unless I'm mistaken, but I think it should. So by default, you can't see it. If you hover over it, then the cursor starts working. 50 might honestly even be a little too much. Let's try 30. And then I need to take the time down now. So this will actually be a constant as well. Oh, that's what I get. Okay, cool. Oh, because fuck me, stupid, Aaron, you stupid. Okay, and then time actually can be a constant. bob time. We'll set this equal to 0.25, maybe. Okay. And then I think it should only be 2 places, right? Yeah. This will be bob underscore time. Oh, why? Bop. Bop time. It's bop time, everybody. Play the bops. Okay. I'm organizing Godot Game Jam looking for partners. It's the right channel. Thanks, great to hear. Awesome. Okay, yeah. I think, yeah, the email that's on my YouTube is good, I believe. That's the one you're referring to, right? I don't think I sent out any other emails. Oh, dude. Oh, yeah, it's the indie world premiere or something today. And there's a bunch of cool games. One of them is Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. Wow. I mean, I never played the really, like, 80s ones, but I played my PS2 version, and my friends and I freaking ripped that game, dude. We played Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. I love Donatello. People probably hate me for that. Oh my god. I mean, it just looks so fun. It's Castle Crashers with Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles. That's what I just realized. That's a good formula. I was literally thinking, like, I would like to make that game be a little bit easier than this game to make for surezies. This is gonna... Well, the other thing about this game, though, is that once we make, like, once I'm able to make this mech editor in the first battle sequence, the game is, like, basically as far as me making art and writing a story and then just dragging and dropping. Because I'm doing all the hard work up front. But anyway. Okay, so this is actually a pretty big script. It's amazing to watch that happen. You know, I'm just remembering when I, like, couldn't figure out how to use the physics process. So it's awesome. Oh, by the way, everybody, I'll say it once more. If you're just one of those, like, casual watchers, or maybe you're, like, very new to Godot, maybe you don't do game dev at all, I'm coming out with a full Godot course that's basically going to be for non-coders or people with little to no programming experience. And so learning GDScript as your first language, taking you from knowing nothing. And by the 4th episode, we're already, like, making a character that can move around. And by the end, hopefully, you'll be able to make some decent stuff, but at least be equipped with the tools to learn. So I'll be releasing that soon. I'm currently just finished making the 4th episode, and I'd like to at least get the 5th episode done before I release the series, and then I'll try to keep up with it, which, you know, might give me hemorrhoids trying to do that, but we'll see. I actually do think that we are good here. Oh, what just... Whoa, that's not good. Why is that happening? That's really weird. So that's good. So after the first time I exit, right, so we're doing that. We're stopping all. I've had a lot of issues with the stop all function. I don't need it. I just don't want the tween running all the time. Yeah. How's that possible? How is this possible? Maybe I should use the animation player, dude, because this is clearly not working out too hot. Okay. Tween dot stop. Now we need the object. So cursor. Is that gonna work? Let's see if that works. Could not tell you why that's happening. Clearly this is being triggered more than it should be after I exit for some reason. Okay. And this, my friends, is why I have that on speed dial. Okay, repeat play by blah, blah, blah. Methods, move, what does it do? Stops and removes the tween, giving its object right there. By default, all tweens are removed. Okay. Reset, reset all, resume, resume all, seek, set active, start, stop. Stops is a given tween, stops animating all tweens. I couldn't tell you why that's not working. But whatever, whatever. Yeah, that's why I'm going to be using an animation player. I hate myself. I hate myself, everybody. Okay, but hopefully this won't take too long to do. I hate myself. I believe that's by Kendrick Lamar. Okay. No longer going to use this. That's still good though. Okay, and okay. Cool. So we got rid of all that crap. No bugs when I run it. Just obviously doesn't work now. Okay, let's add the animation player. I don't know why I was too proud to use this animation player. I think I'm hot stuff. I'm not. Okay, this is going to be icon Bob. There's a lot of really... Hey, that's Icon Bob right there. You never met Icon Bob before? Sorry, I'm weird. As if the icon was named Bob. Forget it. Forget about it, okay? I get it. It's not funny. I guess I had this at 0.25 seconds. This is going to be a looping animation. The start is going to have our text direct, and we'll go ahead and just grab the position here. Create. It should always stay at the rotation of that. And then about halfway through, so let's put this at 0.05 seconds. Is there half of 0.25? No, right? Well, you'd have to be, it would be 0.125? Am I tripping? Let's have 0.25. Half of it's half of 0.05, which is 0.0125. No, it's 0.025. Okay. Okay, you cheeky blighters. 0.015. Yeah, that should be exactly half. Okay, cool. So now, I believe this was minus 25. Okay, and then, and it's way too fast. Cool. I mean, I don't know about you guys, but I actually don't hate that. I mean, it's not like a smooth, like, back and forth, obviously. I think I want the opposite, though. You know what I mean? Like, I would want it to do like that. Yeah, exactly. Let's zoom this out a wee bit here. We're 0.5 now, so we don't have to do this BS anymore. We can go by 0.5 intervals. I don't mind that at all. Okay, that's cool. Yeah. So, icon Bob. Yeah. Okay, cool. So, then what we'll do here is just do, let's fix this, because that's ugly. On ready var, animation player equals animation player. Cursor.show animation player dot play icon Bob. Okay. Animation player dot. Is there like a stop? Yeah, there we go. Oh, Yeah, then I want that to be true. I want it to stop. Okay. Let's see what this looks like now. Okay, I think that's good enough. So yeah, that'll do it. That's basically the selection icon. Of course, we need to make some signals so these actually work. And then of course we also need to stick this up in the top left there. Just like that. Now if we go to Mech Editor, we can start adding these to the VBox container. So I can go here and we'll do selectable button, just like that. Oh, it's humongous. That might be a problem. No, you know what? I'll just make the title bigger, because this could be bigger actually. Plus 16. And it's a little bit too big if you ask me. But nobody asked me, did they? Nah, no they didn't. Well, I guess they did. It's my game, I think. My game? Is it your game? Whose game is this? Okay. Okay, 60. I like round numbers. If you didn't know that about me, now you do. Okay. Select that by blah, 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 blah. VBox container. Let's increase the margin from the top even a wee bit more. 260. That's cool. Okay. And then let's just to like give you an idea of like what this is really going to. God damn, my freaking. I don't know if anyone else does this. I guess maybe I should do this. I have really bad pain in my neck. It's like about C7. If anyone else is medical, and it's just clearly from me going like this all the time. Not feel good. Okay. Okay, so there would be something like this, right? Except in actuality, we're only gonna have 4 in this specifical one. Specifical? That's a new word. I just came up with it. I think it's lit. You guys tell me what you think about that. Okay, we'll add. Let's do like a separation of 10. Again, I like round numbers. Some say it's a weakness. Some say it's a strength. Okay. That looks pretty good, dude. That's like basically exactly what I was thinking. I will say though that it's obviously glowing notably too much, but I think I can fix that right here. Just go to self-modulate 1.2. If you didn't know what self-modulate does, that's what it does. Let's go ahead and do this though. Boot up. So I did this through animation play. It's got an animation called boot up that does that. Okay, so obviously normally what I'm going to do is have this not be shown. And then I want these to glow, and then I think I also want them to be over a little bit more, so that way this is still in the actual thing. So to do that, what I'm going to do is take the VBox container, take the margin from the left, increase it to 100, and now let's give this a shot. Oh, let's do that maybe. Yeah, there we go. It's okay if it's a little bit outside of it, I guess. Maybe it's not. Maybe it's not. You know, maybe it's not. I don't know why I try to negotiate with myself on not doing the just teensy bit extra effort. That actually looks like it lines up wonderfully well there. Now, I could not tell you why it's not glowing, but it isn't. So I guess, yeah, the other thing I would want to do is, let's see, if I add my glow world environment here, what do I got to do to this text in order to make it glow? So, did I add a outline on these ones? I did. Okay, on those ones I did. So essentially what I did is I got outlines. Where the hell is it? Okay, let's go to palette. Okay, do this. I think it's this color. Okay, we'll do that. And then, oh, but this might be. Okay, it's not fucking worth it, but that's cool. Okay, so then new palette, we can delete you. Okay, so basically what I'm doing here, I think I added just one, maybe two. Gotta be just one. It's just a very, very slight outline that kind of separates it a little more. And then what I want to do now is look at the visibility, modulate. Well, I guess we need to do self-modulate. Yeah, because we don't want to modulate everything. Or do we, actually? Because maybe we do. Okay, so let's go here and then put all these at 0.1, 0.1, 0.1. It's good enough for me. Okay. One. Wait, we could just do this. Okay. So constant glow underscore color equals color. Yeah, it does kind of blend with the border. You're right, Enrique. I honestly have never used the 3D whatsoever. I also haven't seen any games with the 3D that, I think most people are getting into Godot for the 2D, and that's kind of how it got even a foothold over Unity at all, was because it was so much better at 2D than Unity was. Even still, I don't know much about Unity, so I can't trash talk it too much, but I would imagine it's still probably a little bit better. At the 2D at least. So I don't know about the 3D. Yeah, I don't even know about like 3D in general, let alone Godot's 3D versus other engines. So yeah, sorry, I can't really say anything to that. Okay. Oh yeah, so the reason we got this is that I want to do on mouse entered, we're going to say self underscore modulate equals glow color. Okay. Oh, that's cool. Gives you a little preview. Haven't done that before actually. So self underscore modulate equals color. One. Okay. And then we do this. Oopsies. Why is it? I always forget about that. Okay. Let's run this here. That's almost no glow whatsoever. In fact, that's like the kind of glow. That's weird. There's a lot of stuff near the actual thing there. Let's see, clearly whatever I've got going on here is working, but it's going to be different depending on the size. So what is if we go down to nothing, cool. So I'm not setting it to anything. Do you believe in miracles? You sexy thing. Oh, that's another thing though, is that the text color should not be perfectly white. It should actually be, oh, good Lord. Okay, my back is just absolutely murdering me. So, okay, the font color should be, and I gotta drag this palette in here again. The font color should be this color. This is the palette I'm trying, no, that's ugly. I don't like that, no. Is that what I'm using, dude? I mean, I know one way to find out. Fonts, color, yeah. So first off, let's save this. Actually, I want to start saving all of these colors here. Oh, I'm doing it as a shadow. Custom constants, 221. Okay. So go to selectable button here. Let's get rid of the palette. Okay, font color shadow. This, font color, this. Okay, so it's not that color. I won't tell anybody if you don't. Okay, and then if we go to custom constants, you can see the shadow a little bit. That's actually interesting. It's a very interesting, like, kind of 3D look to it right now. Maybe I'll keep that. Let's see. So I did, and the other one was this, and then this, and this. Oh, this is 1. So these should be 1 and this one for sure. That's fine. That's good enough. Oh my god, you guys, the pain in my back is horrendous. It's horrendous. Okay, so constant, reg underscore, should be caps, reg underscore color, bold color. So I actually learned Blender just a few days ago, and I'm like, this is cool. It's not tremendously hard to do, you know what I mean? But, so maybe this should be like 1.15. I'll make this like 1.2. See what that looks like. No, why did that happen again? Fuck. Why? This is obviously gonna be a huge problem if that's already happened twice. That just doesn't look very good. I don't know why. Anyway, oh yeah, we don't need to set self-modulate. We can do all modulate. So I've been like, you know, I kind of want to make a 3D game, but it just seems like, for me at least, it kind of, you know, I've only got a few months left till I start medical school, and I don't know if I want to undertake a new challenge. I kind of want to like perfect what I have got almost working here. You know what I mean? No, I mean, I hate how it's glowing way more at those two T's because they're intersecting, and because the glow is additive, you see that. Oh, but that doesn't really matter. Maybe it does. Oh my god, you guys, look at that. I just won a $100 gift card. Yeah, right now there's nothing that happens when you select it as well, obviously. The cursor is also super ugly. Like, you can totally see all the pixels, which is weird at this resolution, that's possible. So maybe I'll have to make it bigger. We'll see. I don't know. Okay. And it's not glowing either, which is weird to me. Do you believe in miracles? You sexy thing. Okay, so it's clearly fucked up the positions again. Why you do this? Why would you do this? Why? Okay. Minus 50. 0. Oh. I'm clearly going to have to find a better solution to what I'm trying to do than this. And I've already got an idea actually, but it's not fun. So the idea is this, right? So that I would set, well, this one can actually be a constant. So, oopsies. So if we go here, I can go to, I don't need to make this an on-ready bar anymore. So I'm gonna go, do I want it on ready? No, I don't need the start position to be an on ready bar. Okay, so the start position is just going to be, or for the left bracket, is just going to be whatever this position is, because it's on the left. So -50, -23. Vector 2, -50, -23. Okay, so that's cool. And then if we run these, that should work the same for all of them, right? Okay, now for the end position, that'd be the right bracket start position. We need to fix the way this is done. So what we want to do, right, is we want to, so the position here is -460, or sorry, +461. We go to the entire, what is the entire rect size of this? 449. Wait, for realsies? Then I think that's stupid easy. I thought I was gonna have to like set the anchor point in code and then change the position every time, but which I hate doing. It's ugly, and Godot needs to make that a little bit easier to do because it just doesn't make sense. I literally am just like trying all the functions of the documentation until one does what I want it to do. It's a horrendous way to do things. It's usually not how I like to work. Okay, so this is 449. The right bracket is 461. That's clearly not 449 plus 50. Why? If we do center left, wait, oh no, center right. Oh, interesting. Interesting. Oh, but what we can do, so 461 minus 449 equals 12. Okay. Plus 12. So then we just do onReady var, right bracket start equals rect underscore size dot x, well, vector 2, and then this, and this will be plus 12, and then this will be -23. Okay. And then if all has gone to plan, it should still work. Hey, I'm the funds. Okay, check. So yeah, that's cool. So now we don't have to worry about that happening anymore. Glad that happened. Okay, so we got this button here. We're trying to figure out the kinks of the colors here. So RGB, make this maybe 1.2 on both of them. 1.2, see if that changes anything for me. I also would like to go into Mech editor and go up here. Am I modulating that? Tabs, where are those? So those are on buttons. Are buttons modulated? No. What is modulated? It would be Mech editor, but Mech editor is not modulated. But they're clearly glowing. So what is modulated up? Border is, oh, is that it? That's weird. Who did that? Godot 4 should have Vulkan, which means, I guess, better 3D graphics, but it will work on macro. But will it work on macro with Vulkan to them? Wait, what? Okay, I knew about Vulkan coming, and I was like, okay, it's better. And that's all I knew about it. I did not know that Vulkan did not. Oh God. Well, now you've got me tripping balls here. Okay. Well, here, let's bring this over for the people to see. Okay, so yeah, the answer is yes. I don't know what Molten VK is. Assume that's like Molten Vulkan, which is a modified Vulkan for iOS. Okay, yeah, so that's what it does. That's cool. So yes, I almost quit Google Chrome, which is not, oh no. Oh no. And maybe I bring this back here, stick it there, okay. I've got a secondary monitor, which is why. Okay, cool. So I don't quite know what the dealio is with the colors here. I hate them, I know that, and that's about it. So let's go back here. That's a lot better. That is a lot better. Okay. So now I need to make these buttons do stuff when they're pressed and toggled. So I'm gonna put this in toggle mode because that's what I want. Yeah, I want all of these to be selectable, so toggleable. And then I'm gonna connect the on button toggled. Okay, and then just do if button pressed, pass, else, pass. That should honestly just be default, but I don't know. Maybe some people only want to do something when pressed. But I would let, that'd be cool if you could like customize certain signals, because I would. I mean, you can, I'm sure if you make a plugin, but I'm not going to make a plugin just to do that. I mean, that's the type of person I am, but I'm not going to let myself do that. Okay, so if it is pressed and it's toggled, what do I want it to do? Well, I guess I would like to say, I would make a variable here. Let's do, not that, but this. I want to make a variable here. Oh, we don't need that variable distance anymore, do we? No, we don't. Okay, I would make a variable called is underscore pressed, which is going to be a bool and is going to equal false by default. Okay, and then here we're going to say, well, actually, don't even need to do this. We'll say is underscore pressed equals button pressed. Okay, and then here, mouse exit, if not is underscore pressed, then do all this. Okay. I'm worried that I don't want this to like restart though. That's like a minor thing that I'm just going to, yeah, I'm just going to do the exact same thing here. And then it should work. If not is pressed, do this. Okay. If it is pressed, then don't do anything because you shouldn't need to do anything. Okay, and then this will just mean that it's doing that. Okay, cool. And then we want to create a signal. So, but before we do that, we gotta figure out how to convey what the value is. So we could just make it whatever the text is, right? So this could be like Gundam Focus or whatever. But I think I'm just gonna make an export bar. Bug. So essentially, like we got this button, right? And we want it to convey some information, like what button is being pressed. And we can do that in a number of ways. In the past, I've done like numbers. So we've done like export var. If we go here to Mech editor, I've got right here. So these, so for the buttons up here, we've got, like you can see the tab control 1, 2, and 3, and tabs. We've got tab 1, 2, and 3, and that's how they are regulated. But for this one, I was hoping to do it a little bit differently. Am I doing this? Display. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna make this options display. Okay, so yeah, the idea was that. So we got that. So I could do it in numbers, but I think what I'm actually going to want to do here is actually convey like what this is in a string, and then we'll be able to match that string. Um. Okay. So. So here's the issues. That then we'd have to physically connect every button we want via code. And then the mech editor would be very, very, very stagnant. Well, I guess we could just add, it would actually be very easy to just populate the VBox container with all the ones we want and connect them to that which we want. And I could make, so we've got the symbol display already, actually. And then so we would just have these be connected. Okay. So options display, VBox container, and then we would do options. Title. Title was in options display. Let's put title up at the top here. Okay. And then actually we could make the options display a much more dynamic thingamajig. Yeah, that could be very cool. So we go to VBox container. I don't think it actually lets me. Yeah, okay. So what I'll do now is a few things. One is to do this. Okay, so we've got VBox container, and I'm going to rename this to options container, and then I'm going to go to options display, and I'm actually going to save this branch as a new scene. Okay, scenes. God, I gotta move it out of here. Interaction prompts. Oh, this is terrible. Okay, options display. Save. So the idea is that now I'll be able to just kind of put this options display on each tab that I want, right? And then we can display those options accordingly. And then here, yeah, we just got that, but I will be able to make a hide show function. I don't think I'm going to need to. And so the idea is that we will have an export var in here. So the options display currently does not have a script. We'll add a script. This is getting a little complicated here, but so we're gonna go export var options. I think it's a pool string array. Pool string array. Let's do Chrome and new. Okay. My girlfriend's about to get back, everyone, so prepare yourselves for a fantastic human being. Hi! It is the babies. I'm streaming.
You are?
Yes, I am. A rather successful stream, if I might say so myself. Okay. What am I doing? This is like my default was to click the YouTube button. I didn't even like think about what was happening. Whoa, Warframe. Yeah, dude. If you haven't checked these out, I mean, don't leave my video. But there's a bunch of dope trailers today coming out, and you should. Okay. Okay. So, oh yes, this is what I wanted to do. So Godot export var hints. That's actually no. There should be. There we go. No. Okay. Blah 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 blah. Okay.
So they can go out?
Yes.
Would you come with me?
Yeah. You want to go right now?
And don't they need to go out?
Yeah. I guess. Okay.
They went out when I took them out.
Here, let me just do something real quick. Okay, save here. Okay, cool. So that's working exactly how I want. So essentially the way that this is going to work is that each one of the items in this array, and we'll be able to add them from over here, we will then go to here, and then we'll go into our options container. So if we go, we'll do on ready var title. Okay, so I'm gonna do a few things. Title underscore, not that. Title label equals title, and then on ready var options container equals oh my god, I'm hurting myself here. Options container. Okay. And then we'll do a few things here. So we'll do this, and then I'm gonna do another export var title. Okay. String equals default title. Okay, just like that, and then we'll do tool. Okay, and then we'll do a set get here, set get there, and then we need to make those functions real quick. It's gonna yell at us. Explore, create. We'll do set underscore options pass to be new value. Okay. And we're going to function set underscore title new underscore value pass. Okay. Title. Oh yeah. Set get. Set underscore title. And then here set get. Set options. Title label dot set underscore text. I want to do a string here. Okay, and then do this, and then this will be a %s, and then percent new value.
Joey, come here. Joey, get your toy. Come here. Get your toy.
Ah, that's, I believe, title. We should probably put this. Okay, save. So yeah, so it's saying that it doesn't see this, so let's just do this. Options display, open that scene up, and now, yeah, we don't get that issue. We go high, yeah, there we go. Okay. So say default title. Okay, and then we'll just do this. So set options. Oh, hey, Bean Bean. Oh, you guys want to see a cute pug? I want to see a cute pug. Oh. Hang out. Just hang out, Popo. Okay. You ever see? Oh, no one can even see her. Yeah, there you go. She loves to code. She's a coding extraordinaire. Okay, so we got set options. So we're giving a new value. The new value is going to be a pool string array, and then we're going to say for option in new value. For option in new values. Pass. What do we want to do? And say okay, so we need var button tscn equals preload and then selectable buttons, okay, just like that. Okay, selectable button, and then here we'll say, first we want to say options container dot remove. I'm sure is there a Godot remove all children? Yeah, that's okay. That's what I thought. We're gonna have to iterate over it. So we're gonna say options container. We'll say for child in options container dot get underscore children remove options container dot remove child. Okay, so that's going to clear it, and we're going to say for option in new values. Ooh. I could actually probably make a better way to do this where we just check if it exists, and if it doesn't, we get rid of it. But yeah, we'll see. Okay, for option in new values, pass. Okay, so these are going to all be new strings. So we're going to say button scene. Say var ins underscore button equals that dot instance. Okay, then we're going to say ins underscore button dot text equals option. Okay, and then we're going to say options container dot add child. ins underscore button. Now what we really quickly need to do, go to selectable button and create a signal here. Signal pressed, maybe? Yeah, okay, so signal pressed. Okay, and we need to say, yeah, like signal pressed, and then what argument do we want? We want whatever we are. So I guess we'll do just text. Okay. So then we'll go to options display, and we will right here do connect. I know we need to do ins underscore button dot connect. What did I just name that? Pressed. Oh no, I can't do that because that exists. What is this then? Selected. Okay. Connect. Here, connect. Signal string target object. Yeah. Oh, because it just doesn't. It hasn't saved it. Maybe. Ins button dot oh no. Connect. Selected. There we go. Target self method underscore on button underscore selected. Okay, and then we make that function Okay. Okay. On button selected. Okay, so function on button selected, pass, and then we're going to do the argument, which is text. I can do print
Are you ready to lock them?
text. Yeah, let me just see if this works. Okay, so it's saying non-existent child. Let's do this. Clear. Okay, so we go here, should be able to increase this. Oh, I forgot the cardinal rule, y'all. Let's say title equals new value. We do the same thing here. We need to say options equals new values. Okay. I shouldn't say that, but cool. Say hello. Non-existent function get children and base nil. Don't know why that's happening.
Yeah, let's go.
You have to opt here dot get underscore children. Do that. Shouldn't be nil. I mean, it's clearly right there. But I don't know. We'll see. We will see. I'll have to fix that later. Anyways, thank you guys so much for watching. Oh, someone's saying something. Can you make third games? If you mean 3D, the answer is currently no. I might try my hand at some like really basic 3D before I start medical school, but as of right now, I don't know how. But I'd imagine it's not going to be a huge leap because a lot of the code is very similar. I think the hardest part is actually going to be doing the art, so maybe I'll just steal some art assets, well not steal, but use some from Kenny assets, and just make something really simple. Yeah. Anyway, thank you guys so much for watching. This has been a great stream. Please like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. I'll be coming out with I think I've already said it like 6 times, a Godot for non-coders tutorial course that teaches you how to use Godot as it's your first language for absolute free, on YouTube. It'll be coming out soon, and